Kronum. It's a physical game where body-to-body contact is a natural part of a solid defense and a potent offense. Kronum's level of physicality falls between what you see in contact sports like soccer and basketball and what's permitted in collision sports such as football and rugby. The guiding principle across all game elements is play the ball, not the man. Let's hit it. Legal player-to-player contact occurs while defending or attempting to gain control of a loose ball. Slide tackling is legal in Kronum. A proper slide tackle is executed from the front of the offensive player in an attempt to create a turnover. Contact must be made with the ball first, and the player second. Hand checking is legal when defending from the front of the opposition. Quick jabs at the ball are allowed. However, pushing or hitting above the neck is not permitted. While making a play for a loose ball, players may hip check or create shoulder contact with the opposing player in order to alter their trajectory. Players may not leave the ground in the act of hip checking or shoulder contact. Extending elbows is not permitted. All contact must occur while making a play for the ball. Boxing out and shielding are allowed. You may set picks in Kronum. However, moving picks are illegal. A defensive player may establish his position on the ground to draw a charging foul. If both players leave the ground and collide in a neutral vertical plane, then neither player commits a foul. Illegal player-to-player contact occurs when the defense engages a player without making an attempt for the ball. Extension of the arms to push an offensive player while applying defensive pressure is illegal. Wrapping players is not permitted while on offense or defense. Interfering with a wedge back during a shot attempt is illegal. A defensive player may not make contact with an offensive player deemed defenseless, meaning any hit from behind, a blindside, or contact with a player still in flight from shooting or passing. You may not make contact with an offensive player's arm or leg while he is in the act of shooting. Once an offensive player leaves his feet to complete a jump throw, a defensive player may not undercut or impede the offensive player's landing. Any defensive contact made to the body away from the ball is deemed illegal. Illegal contact that occurs while a player is shooting results in a penalty shot. Fouls committed from the field result in a change of possession to be taken at the nearest flex corner. As in any sport, all calls during contact are made according to the official's discretion. These rules are enforced for the safety of the athletes that play Kronum, with the understanding that limited protective equipment is worn during gameplay. The contact rules will continue to progress as athletes and fans drive the evolution of the game. To join the revolution, visit Kronum.com. Change the game.